Hey guys, back again. So let's talk about Saint Maud, which just was released on streaming. And Saint Maud is a movie I've wanted to see for a while. It was originally going to be released last year, I believe, until this pandemic happened. So I was really excited for the movie. The trailer was really freaking cool, and it just sold me. It looked like a really great horror movie. And like I said, I finally get the chance to watch it. So let's talk about it. And I'm gonna say right now, I really love the movie. I thought it was awesome. Looking at the plot, if you don't know what the plot is, it's about this young girl who is crazy religious to this point where she's doing all of these horrific things where she will say that God basically pleasures her whenever she's praying, like she feels his presence, and she starts to do all of these horrific things to where with her body where like she can't feel stuff, where like for example in the trailer, if you've seen the trailer, she puts nails all through the bottom of the soles of her shoes, then steps her foot in both of her shoes, then walks around everywhere with nails impaled into her feet. And it alone is one of the grossest things in the movie. Like watching that, and honestly, not watching her put her foot in there. It's more the fact that you see her walking and you hear the crunch every time she walks on her feet. That to me is the most horrifying thing in terms of that. But there's a lot of things in this movie that genuinely got me. I like the fact that it is a movie that tells you not to trust religion. No, not really, but you know what I mean. Like there's some religious nuts out there, and this iteration and this character is really really well done. Like looking at how this character works is so cool. This is such a bizarre, tragic, lonely character where she does all of these horrific things to herself in a way of pleasing the Lord, in the way of her making herself like overcome the obstacles that God has given her in her head. And I just think that that is very well executed and just very creepy and bizarre. Um, and I like the fact that the movie is not a funny movie at all. It's a dreadful movie. It's full of dread. You look at it and you watch it in a way where you never feel good about it. It's a movie that's dirty and it wants you to feel dirty watching it. And review wise, it's gotten so many great reviews, and I really like that. I'm glad that it does because I think it's got a great leading performance and it's got some great disturbing ideas and imagery that really stick with you. And I watched it last night and I just still am thinking about how horrific it was. Without spoiling it, I think the last shot of the movie or the last couple seconds of the movie are horrifying, and I love the way that the movie left it with you, like left this movie with you after you finish it. Like you watch this movie and it's so terrifying and so well done that it still sticks with you. And I love the fact that a movie can do that. And this is one of those that did it. And I really, really loved it, like I said, for that reason. And it's an A24 film. There's not an A24 movie I've hated or even disliked. I think I was indifferent to maybe one or two of them. I haven't seen every A24 movie, but I was indifferent to that Emma Watson fashion movie, The Bling Ring. Like that one I thought was okay, but it wasn't like my type of genre movie anyways. Because A24, I really like the horror movies in the A24 genre, but I've watched some that are not horror, and that one I just thought was okay. But A24 makes some great horror movies, so I've loved or liked every single horror movie I've seen from A24 so far. Like I said, I haven't seen all of them, but I feel like I've seen a good amount of them or a majority of them. And this is no exception. This one really works and really, really fits into that catalog of really artsy but really disturbing and really well done horror movie. And I just am glad I finally get to see it. I'm glad it was finally released because, you know, every movie right now is being delayed or has been taking a while to be released. So finally got to see it. So that is my quick thoughts on Saint Maud. Really recommend. So check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.